Ribbing uses alternating columns of knit and purl stitches, so I've got some swatches here. This is 1x1 ribbing, which means it's 1 knit and 1 purl stitch alternating to make these columns. You can do any number of knit and purl stitches, so here's 2x2. I've also got 3x3, 4x4, and the number of knit and purl stitches doesn't have to be equal. So this one is 2x1, this one is 2x3, and you can just really experiment with the combinations. I'm now going to demonstrate knitting ribbing by knitting some 2x2 ribbing, but the same method will be used. You'll just need to change the number of knit and purl stitches if you're doing another kind of ribbing. So to start with, I need to knit 2 stitches because it's knit 2, purl 2 for 2x2. So if you were doing 1x1, you would knit 1, purl 1. So then I knit 2, and then I'm going to purl 2. I'm just going to repeat that across my 10 stitches until I reach the end of the row. So I've now finished my first row and I'm ready to turn my work and knit my next row. So to tell what stitch I need to do when knitting ribbing, they're going to be in columns, so you just can look at the previous row and identify what that stitch was and knit the same stitch above it. So if you're looking at these, the first couple of stitches have these bars across them, and then the other 2 stitches don't have these bars, but these ones do have the bars. So the stitches with the bars are the purls, and the ones without are the knits. So this edge stitch is a bit loose, but you can still see this bar going around it. And the same here, so I'm going to start with 2 purl stitches for this row. Now I know after doing 2 purl stitches I need to do 2 knit stitches, but if I forget where I'm up to I can see these stitches don't have these bars going across them. So these are definitely knit stitches. So I'm going to knit the next 2. And then we're up to these 2 purls, so purl the next 2. So I've reached the end of my row again, so I'm going to turn my work. And I can see these 2 stitches don't have bars going across them, these do. So these 2 are knit stitches and then these 2 are purl stitches. So I'm going to start with 2 knits. And then follow that with 2 purls. And you can see we're already starting to get some of these columns forming. If I continued to work on that swatch, it would end up like this one that's a lot larger, where you can really clearly see those columns.